Hi, this is Maestro Chase. We've been learning about severe storms and weather, and yesterday my class and I did an experiment about convection currents. And today I wanted to review convection currents and later do the experiment together with you. Let's see if my experiment turned out the way that yours did. So you'll remember, if you were in my class yesterday, that we read about convection currents, and I'd like to briefly review that information before we do our experiment. Convection currents. At the same height in the atmosphere, gas particles in cool air are closer together than those in warm air. This causes cool air to be heavier than an equal volume of warm air. When cool air and warm air are next to each other, the cool air will sink and force the warm air to rise. These temperature differences cause convection currents to form. A convection current is the rising and sinking of matter in a circular pattern. So a convection current is the rising and sinking of matter in a circular pattern. We're going to observe that now with this experiment that we're going to perform. I guess I still need my book. One of the things that we know we need to do when we do an experiment is to make sure we have all of our materials and that we follow each step carefully. What causes convection currents? Okay, to perform this investigation, we need to have 4 cups, a graduated cylinder. I have 2 in order to save time for our video. Very warm water, ice water, a clear plastic tub, red and blue food coloring, a timer or clock, red and blue, we're not using markers, we're using colored pencils today, and then a log to mark our observations. I noticed yesterday when we did this experiment that many of us fell behind on this. That's a common error, so hopefully in future experiments we'll be more ready to write our observations in a timely way so that we really record them accurately and can have a great conversation about what we're learning about. Okay, so step by step. It says place the cups in 2 rows of 2. So I'm going to put the cups for hot water here and the cups for cold water here. Measure 150 milliliters of warm water into each of the 2 cups. Actually, I'm going to do the cold water first because of the way that I have these graduated cylinders set up. We're going to use a little less than 150 milliliters of cold water because we have ice as well. And as that melts, it will increase the amount of cold water. And now I'm going to pour approximately 150 milliliters of hot water, warm water, and we'll place that in these cups. See the steam rising. I wonder if that has anything to do with convection currents. $150 milliliters. Pour room temperature water into a tub to a depth of 5 centimeters. We have our tub here, room temperature water, and it is approximately 5 centimeters. Now we need to balance the tub on the cups. This was a little difficult for us yesterday, but I think I'm going to be able to do it. Maybe. Let me move the cups a little bit closer. I don't want to spill. That should work. Okay. Now it says wait 5 minutes. Did we wait 5 minutes yesterday when we did the experiment? I think we did because of the way that we had to set up each of the 5 groups. But I wasn't careful in reading the instructions yesterday. Did you notice? No one raised their hand and told me. So let's make sure when we do experiments that we're really watching and being careful. Whoa!